That's a camera that's just on YouTube, and that's on all three of us.
Okay.
So if you're trying to give an answer and like flirt with the camera, it's that one.
Yeah, oh sorry, yeah.
People keep doing it to that one. I'm going, no! Hi everyone, it's LadyJenevia. I am here with Edin and Daniel, aka the Hot Dancers. I tweeted asking you all, do you want me to do an interview with the Hot Dancers? And you all said yes. So now it's happening. Yeah, and I was with Daniel when I tweeted it, and he doesn't understand Twitter. So I thought that I would make him read some tweets about himself. Go ahead, yeah, read it out loud, and then give your reaction.
Please, Sweden, not you. Sending a job at and discussing Daniel Koivunen as a shrimp. No. The shrimp. Daniel Koivunen, Anton Ewald, Robin Hagge, still the prettiest, best looking, most talented trio of men I've seen on stage. Damn, it was pretty good though. How many are there?
I think there's 4 for you and a few for him.
Oh, perfect. Daniel Koivunen being a phenomenal. Exactly. Dancer since the year he came out of the womb. Whenever that was, because I have no idea. Till forever.
I think this is the last one.
Yay, I hope that tonight the winner is Daniel Koivunen. Tall, dreamy, vegan backup dancer in Robin B's song. Yeah, represent.
Yeah. Edin, sorry, I didn't get to sleep last night.
I'm so sorry, this is so funny. Edin is back, God bless us all. Well, Edin is back. All is well with the world. Oh wow.
You bring peace at all.
Yeah. Edin looks so good, I'm gonna die. Don't die, please.
Yeah, read it. It's in Spanish.
De premiera veo a mi amor bailando. Edin Jusuframic. Chicas, yo lo vi antes, lo siento.
They love your dance.
Yeah, I guess. Edin Jusuframic. Si les estoy libre los jueves. I don't know what that means.
I think that means, Edin, if you read this, I'm free on Thursdays. Is it Thursday? Is it Thursday today?
Yeah.
It's Thursday! Yeah!
You have nothing to do, right?
Yeah.
You're free!
I'm free.
Where are they? Where is this person?
Where is that?
I don't know. He's free. You're free. They're free. It's like a blind date. So yeah, that's our little icebreaker. So now we can talk about dance and all that stuff.
Yeah.
How did you two get into dance? Like, did you watch musicals or did you go to see dance live when you were young? What made you get into dance?
For me, it was my big sister danced like a couple dance called Bug, like a really typical Swedish thing. And I was like 6 years, and yeah, I thought it looked funny, so I did it too. That's pretty much it.
I'm really trying to remember like how it all started. I don't know. I think it was we did something in school where you were supposed to perform on stage, and yeah, like dancing, singing, like talangjakt.
Ah, yeah, one of those.
Yeah, like competitions.
Like a talent,
yeah.
Competition.
Yeah.
Do whatever
like
you want.
but in schools, nothing big. And I think what we did, like we were dancing and singing to Backstreet Boys, me and my friends. And since that, I don't know, I kind of found an interest to be on stage and especially dancing. I wouldn't say I'm no good singer at all. So, but dancing is like really, really nice. So that's when it all kind of started and just developed into, you know, dancing all the time basically.
So when you're not doing Melodifestivalen, what type of dance jobs do you like to take?
Nobody calls me ever to do. No, I think I like. I love when dance gets to be in focus, like whether it's on a stage on its own, preferable, but even if you work with an artist that really appreciates dancing and actually making a piece of it on stage, that's like the moments when, well, at least I can say that I appreciate it the most.
That's a good answer. I think I'm most into like theatrical dance. That's only dancing part, like, not this kind of dance. But yeah, and dance behind an artist can be fun, but
Yeah.
it's not why I'm dancing.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's the process before we go to before the show is done and we perform it. That's why I'm dancing. I think to working on something and develop it, to make it something, and then you have to just show it.
The process is much more fun and exciting. Like the result is just like a plus, but all the things before that.
I mean, the premieres can be really fun.
Yeah.
Because then you're so nervous and have no idea what the people are gonna react or whatever. But after a while, then you feel it. This is a job. I have to do it every day, deliver every day the same amount of timing, try to catch the audience on the same spots. So that's like a challenge that can be fun, but the most fun for me is the process before.
Do you both have a more classical background with your training as far as the styles of dance?
Koivu does. He's amazing. He won't say it though, but he is.
I mean, I'm not classical. I'm more like I'm trained modern dancer. So I have a lot of modern technique. Yeah.
So good.
What about you? What's your training?
I've done a little bit too, but I'm not good at it. Like I understand the foundations of it, but I really suck at it. I love I think
It feels like you're into the lyrical thing.
Yeah, I am more and more. I love it, like more and more.
Like show emotion. Dance.
Yeah. I think I am more and more, but in the beginning I was just dancing like everything. I don't think I wanted to categorize myself in like I'm this kind of a dancer and this kind of a dancer. I wanted to learn movement and to understand it even more than just like doing and not actually knowing what I'm doing. So I was just I was really doing everything, like even couples dancing, trying it out just to understand basics and what it's all about.
Do you both have experience with choreography as well?
Yeah.
Like doing choreography, I mean.
Yeah. We worked in the same dance company for like a couple of years. Yeah.
Did their own shows.
Yeah. Named Complete, and we actually did an interval act 2015. With,
in Melodifestivalen.
Yeah. When Sanna Nilsson was
rapping.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Aha. It's a nice piece of trivia.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was so fun doing it.
Yeah.
And she was so good. But yeah, quite a lot. I've done a lot. You've done a lot too.
With being part of Melodifestivalen, how aware are you of getting that type of attention from the audience and getting the recognition for your work? Never?
No.
You didn't even know there were tweets about you?
No, I mean, that's not why I'm dancing. For me, it's like I said before, it's the process, and in Melodifestivalen it's more like try to doing the number as good as possible.
Yeah.
Try to like visualize the thing the choreographer or the director want it to be, and try to make it live as good as possible. Not perfect, but as good as possible.
I have to agree with Koivu. Like I'm aware that like about the attention about me in this production, but I'm totally with Koivu. I love the process, like just going deep, drowning into all of that thinking, creating, and just developing. And sometimes you realize it's awesome, sometimes you just throw it away. but
especially in Melodifestivalen, I think it's also like we get thrown on so weird stuff, like when I was the lobster.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how can I make this be alive? It's gonna be corny, but
Yeah.
I still have to like deliver
Yeah.
what's
Like it's about
What's supposed to-
selling.
selling or like, okay, how can I make this fun without me like dying inside?
Yeah.
I have to like really try. Okay, this is for a family. It's a family show. How can I make kids love this lobster?
Yeah.
And what can I do? And then I can be proud of this lobster instead of like, I was a lobster or whatever.
But it actually demands so much integrity of you as a person and a dancer. Like, okay, I'm gonna be a lobster on stage. Like
Yeah.
the years of schools, process,
Yeah,
this company
exactly.
we've been doing are like,
The only
this
vegan
is what it comes
and,
up
like,
to. Yeah, the
I'm
vegan guy is a
I'm
lobster.
the vegan guy, and I got
Like,
the lobster. Thank you.
I laughed so much when I saw it, but and you know when you watch your friends, like you're rooting at them so much because you know what it takes to just swallow that pride and just like, okay, how am I gonna do this and make it like the best way ever? And that's like the tricky part, I would say, like in Melodifestivalen, because you're not always comfortable with what you do, but you have to sell it and make it look like I'm doing this every day. We're all good, like.
Yeah, and I also got a secret. In this number, I'm killing the lobster 3 times, I think. So just, if you're gonna see it, try to find those spots. How do Daniel kill the lobster with the fork?
Edin, you did the choreography for Make Me La La La, is that
Yeah.
right? So how is choreography different, if at all, for doing it on television versus just doing it for the stage? Is it different?
It is. In television, you can cheat it a lot to begin with. Like, you have different angles. When you learn those angles, like, basically, it doesn't matter what the rest of the people do on stage. It's what's shown in the TV. But I never like to leave it like that half done. When I do something, I really want to do it from start to end, because if you ask me, you kind of lose a bit of a feeling if you just
Half-assed
do
it?
yeah, and if you just do what's gonna be shown on TV and not like what's happening on the rest of the stage. But it is a different doing something in the theater too, also, and doing it on TV, because live is one thing, doing it in the theater is a whole nother one. There's usually a piece there that is more thought of, the process is longer, and so on. When it's TV, it's usually like, go in, this is what you do, you get the instructions, full out.
Have you
That's
done
it.
any choreography for television?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Melodifestivalen, I've done, I think, 5 acts for the moment. And I'm gonna do an interval act in the final.
Oh, looking forward to that then.
Yeah,
That should be fun.
yeah.
So, do you feel the same way then with the difference in approaching choreography?
Yeah, I mean, because you have less time, obviously, because it's 3 minutes. So you don't. I think you have to like focus on 1 or maybe 2 things that should be important for the number. Like, how is the vibe gonna be? How do you want to represent the artist, and just focus on that, I think. And of course, we have the advantage of choreographing the angles,
Yeah.
so you can really like really
Stuff.
no, but also really fast show what's important in the number for the audience, so they can like they are with you because it's so right in your face. So it's a really good tool to use
Yeah.
to make the audience understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I was looking on YouTube and you did a video where Sign was dancing in heels, and I don't
Okay.
remember how old this was, but I think it was something you choreographed because you weren't in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got this thing from like 2 years ago that I love like doing videos full out with locations and like theme and so on. And this one we called Skanks.
Yeah.
Like, it was the idea that we were talking about and that we thought was so funny, and that actually came alive. And we just went on continuing talking about that idea, and I was like, let's do something about this. And just rented a location, lights, a camera guy, made a choreography, and everything was so skanky. That was the whole point of like the video, being skanky / slutty.
I love that. So they're trying to, I do.
Yeah.
So they're trying to kick us out, but before we go, do you want to give a message to all of your adoring fans on Twitter and on the internet, to that camera over there?
Will go.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Nice that you appreciate us, maybe.
Yeah, that was it. And enjoy maybe for the rest of the weeks that's left.
Fun times. Hang out with us, it's a party. And by party, I mean we just hang out and don't get crazy.
We actually don't party.
Not like you at the parties, like ripping the shirt off and just dancing. Like,
yeah.
I have a picture of that. And
so slutty.
I have a question about.
You know what the funny thing is? This was in Malmö.
So. You want to explain yourself?
No. Why should I?
There's that sign.
Yeah, that's Sign, that's Tilda, and that's Benjamin.
I found that and I went, you know what? I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna ask him about this so that I can get an explanation. Do you have any slutty photos?
No.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, I always get so slutty on the after parties. So that's basically my answer.
So why do you do it?
I don't know. I just love being slutty. It's so nice.
Oh my God, Giselle, I can feel my anxiety shooting up because we only have one light on instead of two, and all I want in life is good lighting and sleep.
But less is more, you know?
No.
Boom.
See, he's trying to help me out. I want those giant, like, you know, where it's almost like a fabric. It's like this big. I want those.
Wow.
I want those.
We're heading for the stars.
I want just a wall in front of me of just light.
Maybe he wants to interview you instead.
Yeah.
No, it's because I need the lighting, you know? If I don't have the lighting,
You don't feel it.
I look like a melted potato. It's awful. It's awful.